Like,
He was
who
laughing
said,
at it. So,
like, but who said about calling him purple?
No,
Jack?
the reason I
Was
sent
that
Chelsea Liar to Leon is because yesterday when she bought that dress, it would come to like 200 and odd pounds, and I've typed in the comments. She was all happy about getting this dress, and I felt really bad because I commented and I said, buying dresses when you're homeless, and she seen the comment because I seen her face change, and then she started like going, I'm just trying to make myself feel better, and I felt bad, so I thought, and so I sent her the Leon just to, you know what I mean, because I don't know what to believe with her, so you know what I mean. And I'll confess, I felt bad for her yesterday. I phoned my dad and I asked him for advice because I was believing, like, obviously because I said I don't want to be responsible or part of, like, you know, absolutely destroying a person. And my dad was like, she's pulling everyone's leg. She's got thousands of pounds in the bank, blah, 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 blah. So then I phoned her because I felt bad that I know she's seen me comments, and then she started. So I was trying to ask her because I wanted to know how bad things were, you know what I mean? Like, are you just acting, you know? Because I was feeling really bad. I was quite upset because obviously I don't want to, you know what I mean? But then she just does nothing. She does nothing to... It's hard because you don't know what to believe with her, because like this is what I said to her when I was on the phone to her. I said, you keep saying you're playing the biggest game on TikTok, you know, so how would you know what's a game and what's not? I said, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So I didn't get the impression from speaking to her. I don't know. You don't never know what's real with the woman. I don't know. I really couldn't say. My dad told me categorically not to feel sorry for her, you know what I mean? But like, if it was like disastrously dire, you know what I mean, would I step in to boost that on TikTok? Probably. But if she's all right and she's just, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to know what's what. So my dad just said, just don't play her on your FYP anymore if you feel bad. And, you know, then she'll just do her own thing, won't she? So, yeah, so...
It must be true, yeah, guys. At least apparently kicked her ex down the stairs because he didn't cook for her. Oh, no way. No way. That's terrible, Lisa. How could you do that?
But then again, the only thing is he fucking good at it for a start, and
mental.
Secondly, he's asked
I'm with your dad in this one.
Man, not even a half a fucking straight man. Every straight man.
Embarrassing. The only person who's been able to bag is the Brozzy.
And the only reason I was thinking like that is because if she does really have bipolar, and I think it is true, because I have seen a medical record that it does say she's got bipolar, and she was given bipolar medication when she came out of the hospital. And like, she would have spent that money yesterday, because if she's lost everything like she's saying she has, she would have spent that because to make herself feel better in the moment, you know what I mean? So that's, do you know what I mean? That's why, like, I know people are thinking, oh, she's living lavishly and all that. Has she got nothing else to lose? So she's just trying to fake it, see if she makes it again. Like, obviously, I don't know. So it's very difficult to know what's going on. She isn't your responsibility. Yeah, but I wouldn't like to see anybody, you know what I mean? Because I have, obviously, through being hurt about things she's done, you know, I haven't helped the situation at all, you know what I mean? So, but my dad's answer to that was, well, just don't play her no more, you know what I mean? And then she's left to her own devices, and then it's nothing to do with you. Because I do think I'm a massive part in why, obviously, people seeing the light, you know what I mean? It is true. It is true how she's treated people and everything. So, you know, but I think I pulled more people into the light to see it, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't like to see her totally, you know what I mean, without anything at all. I wouldn't give her money or that, but I would do something for content with her, you know what I mean? and hopefully see a better side of it. I would have done that, you know what I mean? But from the impression I spoke to her, you know, and then she come on, didn't she? And she was like, oh, I don't need anybody. I'm better than everybody and all that, you know what I mean? Like, so the reason why she was saying all that was because she'd been on the phone to me. Because I was upset. I was genuinely upset, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's very, like, she doesn't seem to see that she's done things to others, you know? Like, it's all about how she's been treated and stuff. And I said to her, the reason we've got to where we've got to now is because in the beginning of this year, when people were saying those terrible things, you brought people into the box and going, yeah, there's definitely something going on and all that, you know, and that's the worst thing anyone can say about anybody. I said, I got karma for saying, oh, you're on the register to people over the years, you know what I mean? I got a taste of my own medicine, you know, but she helped the situation for the people who were trying to troll me. So that to me is terrible, and she took great pleasure. Who's a little scaredy cat? You know, when I was having a nervous breakdown, and I was on wrong medication and all that as well, because my ADHD was just getting stabilised at that point on medication. She didn't care. Oh, you can't get your nails done, can't get your hair done, and that is really upsetting. You know what I mean? When somebody's saying things like that, who now you feel sorry for because she didn't feel sorry for me, did she? Type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's very, very difficult with Chelsea to know what's the truth, because she's created this whole big fantasy land where everybody thinks she's this secret millionaire, you know, she's lying to people. People think when she's talking about mental health or having a breakdown that it's not real. She did that to herself. She made everybody, because she kept saying things were acts. I'm not bipolar. You know what I mean? When have I ever said, since I was formally diagnosed with ADHD and I take medication every day, that I haven't got it? I've never said that, because I do. You know what I mean? Whereas she's saying to people, I haven't got bipolar. I'm taking my medication, by the way, because I'm ranting. I haven't got bipolar. So then everybody starts to, because there's going to be a majority of people who don't get that, why she'd be saying that, you know what I mean? So people will see a clip and she's saying she hasn't, then she has. So people think she's lying and trolling. And then if she actually has, then she's fucked herself over, hasn't she? So it's very hard. And yeah, because I honestly, I was really upset yesterday, because when I seen her face drop when I said, oh, you're buying all these outfits when you're homeless, I felt bad. That's what made me feel really bad. I thought, because I seen her face change, and that's why I sent that gift, because I felt bad that she's, I don't know, that she, because then she was saying, you know, I'm just trying to make myself feel better. So I was thinking, oh my God, you know, she just had a bit, and I tried to understand, you know what I mean? But then when I spoke to her, you know, I expect, this is what I mean about her. Like, for me, if fucking Chelsea Harwood rings her up and then she bursts into tears, because I was really feeling sorry for her, but she didn't get upset. I thought she was going to break down, and it was like, you know what I mean, I'd feel some emotion coming from it. There was no emotion. I am crying on the phone because of all the things she said about me, you know, how we've got to this stage, and she's cool as a cucumber, just talking normal. So obviously that's when you know it's fake, if you can't draw on an emotion, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So it's so difficult. We're talking about Chelsea Leah. So I ended up falling into the trap yesterday, feeling sorry for her, you know what I mean? And because I have obviously piled a lot down on and showed people what she's like. I haven't done anything bad, I've just showed people what she's like. You know, but I carry on relentlessly showing people, you know what I mean? So I felt like I was responsible in some way for her downfall and all that, so I was starting to feel bad. But honestly, when I think about it now, I was literally so upset. Like, she hasn't spoke to me for ages either. We haven't spoke together for ages. I thought she would have broke down in tears too, you know, but there was no emotion from her at all. I'm going to take these tablets. So my dad said, just don't play her on your FYP if that's how you feel. You know, if you're feeling guilty or that. He said, and then just, she's her own disaster then, isn't she? Because my dad's got no sympathy. Because obviously that's my dad, seeing her say things like that, you know what I mean? So my dad's not like me. He doesn't live in an internet land, you know what I mean? He's heard me tell him what she's done. And, you know, he's like, no. And my dad used to like Chelsea, if you remember. So that's why I'll ring my dad and say, I need some advice. I don't like the advice he gives me, you know what I mean? But, like, if I would have just spoke to Chelsea yesterday, just being upset myself, I probably would have fell for this, you know what I mean? But my dad obviously I'm thinking with 50-50 then. But then when I'm thinking about like how emotional I was on that call, because I'm just me in reality. So I was thinking, God, have I made this woman lose everything? Do you know what I mean? Was I responsible for that? And I was feeling bad. And then when she seen that comment, and I felt bad about that because I am a normal person. That's why I contacted her. But if I wouldn't have had my dad, I wouldn't have got to today thinking, actually, she didn't show no emotion at all on that phone call. She couldn't have been more calm. And then she come on afterwards. Let me play some. So I want to show you in context now, the videos. I'm not going to hate on her. I just want to show you, like, I know I said I shouldn't show the videos, but I want to show you, like, this is the response to after I'd spoke to her on the phone. So I want you to let me know what you think. So you just heard my story about obviously how I rang her up and stuff and what I said and that, you know, and I was asking her how bad things were. Is it real? You know, do you actually have money and all that? And where is it? Last night, after I spoke to her, so now you've got it in context. So she ended the live, didn't she? And then I phoned her, and then she came back live, and this is what she come on live acting like. So that made me think, what?
You know, you just had enough of talking, you just had enough of responding, you just had enough of everything. It's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. Don't think this job's easy. Don't think my life's easy, because it's not. Maybe it's my BPD, Amanda, darling. It's a mood disorder that I suffer with. Or maybe the doctor's got it wrong. My Lord. Honest, isn't it? Why do I need to be fake and put a happy face on? No, we'll have all the downfall of Chelsea the I'll downfall right now. I don't care. Think I give a shit?
So this is after I spoke to her. So I was thinking to myself, like, if she just spoke to me and heard that I was emotional and that she was like, oh, you know, real about it, she wouldn't have come on being like this, would she?
Think I really care?
She'd be thinking a bit more positively, wouldn't she? Thinking, you know what? Like, that's a nice person. Like, after everything, she phoned me up, you know, but like, this is after. This is what I'm saying. I know when she ended the live because I gifted her. And then this was the next live after her.
You say, hello, darling. Hi. More love off the streets, darling. Thank you. Wankers. You're all fake on TikTok. You're all fake, darling. Please don't come around me with your fake self, darling.
See, that's like she's talking to me, isn't it? Please don't come around me with your fake self. This is like she's talking to me, you know, because like this, she's not reading comments, remember? She doesn't read comments while she's pouncing down the street. She can't see comments, so what's she ranting about, you know what I mean?
Go and support someone else. I'm too good for all of you. And I'm not sorry. I mean every word.
Hang on, let me go to the one where she was sitting down as well. There we go.
I couldn't care less if I was dead tomorrow. I wouldn't care. Hopefully. fingers crossed I have a heart attack or something, do you know what I mean?
See, this screen records 1839. I phoned her before that.
That'll probably be the best thing go around, darling. No more weeks, darling.
And she admits to brainwashing people in this clip, apparently.
That's what you all want anyway. So you're up and careless. I'm done. Exhausted. Searching for someone to try and make yourself feel better, darling. Do you know what I mean? Because you're all lost, really. Lost. You're not happy with yourselves. You don't love yourselves. So many people are lost, man.
See, so many people. Like, who's she talking about?
Half of these asswipes walking around Selfridges and Louis Vuitton and all this and that, and it is crap what you're wearing. You're all brainwashed into something because life's that boring, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's why for me as an artist or someone that's creative, it's so easy for me
About herself, Loki.
to be able to brainwash people as well. Probably the best thing for me to do is go to hospital because I'll be left alone on my own and I don't need to come out my room and no one will be around me, no one will harass me, I don't need my phone and just be left alone. And then anyone that don't like me, he can just pull your car and fuck me up on the inside, innit? I don't care no more. Good.
Like, why would you be this negative after you'd spoken to somebody, you know what I mean, who tried to, like, you know what I mean, reach out to you? And then she just carries, she's never changing, you know what I mean? I'm not going to play it on my show, though. I just wanted to tell you what had happened, you know what I mean? And because somebody asked me, why did you gift her yesterday? And that was the reason why, which has led to this conversation.
I might fuck off to Bermondsey. I might go Bermondsey now.
I'm not playing no more now. I don't want to. I'm going to take my dad's advice.